Welcome back to a brand new episode of Where the Hell Are the Parents? In this episode, we catch up with a bunch of LA TikTokers through the insane business model of the Hollywood fix, which is confronting and ambushing TikTok teenagers about their ongoing drama. So in this episode, we find out how a couple of 14-year-olds broke into the hype house. Then a paparazzi confronts both the 14-year-old house intruders together.
It was a big misunderstanding.
Then the Hollywood fix confronted one of the 14-year-old home invaders while she was shopping and asked her why she broke into the hype house because she didn't quite give the same answers as she did when she was with her friend.
I went to the house and Roselie and her mom had let me in.
Then Alex Warren calls the Hollywood fix over to his house to then insinuate that the Prymrr girl, or the 14-year-old girl that he recently interviewed, she's a little bit more guilty than what she let on. Why are paparazzi ambushing 14-year-olds to throw their drama out in the world for everyone to see? Imagine you went to a high school, then in every single lunch break or break, paparazzi swarmed the school to try to find out what the newest drama was, for those clips to then be posted online where millions of people can see them. That's how it looks like to be a TikToker in 2020. Where are the parents? That's my main question. Yet, I'm not so sure how that question really helps that much, considering when those two 14-year-old, when they broke into the hype house, apparently a parent was present as well. So where are the responsible parents? So the parents that actually have brain cells? I'm so confused with all of this. Like 2020 has officially 180'd on us and turned all of LA just into this TikTok reality TV show. So this is the first clip I found when I was looking for the interview of the two home invaders together. And before we watch this video, my main question is, where are the parents?
Here's something that I want to ask, because when I saw you girls the other day, you were really nice to me, but then I heard a vicious rumor, a vicious, terrible rumor about the hype house. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this, but I heard a rumor that you girls broke into the house, and like a fan was like, you need to ask them, they broke into the house, and I was like, what? So please clear that up for me.
It was a big misunderstanding. Yeah.
Misunderstanding in what way? Did you break into the house?
Well, the hype house was unaware that someone let us in. So.
Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Someone
we were told they were a caretaker.
Okay.
And they unlocked and let us.
Why didn't you guys call out whoever this person is? Let's call out this person right now. Do we know who he or she's name is?
No, we don't. We just met them. Yeah. Like,
okay.
They told us.
So you went in there and then someone saw you guys and then they thought, oh, you broke in.
Right.
But
yeah.
you really didn't break in.
We did not, no.
Okay. You know what? I believe y'all. So you hear that, everybody? I believe it. And if I believe it, that means it's true.
Bro, this is so weird of you to do as a paparazzi. They're 14 years old. They did something stupid. And either he ambushed them and they just completely bombed and made themselves look super sus, or they completely set this interview up and they still managed to bomb because they look very suspicious. The relief in their face when he says, you know what, I believe you, paints them as guilty. Bro, like you're talking to them like you're that creepy dude dressed as Elmo on Times Square. Like I can't really tell if we want to call the police here or not.
Those Elmos are really like vicious.
They're so dirty as well.
They're dirty, been like, hey, want a picture? And stuff. And you're like, oh yeah, that's cool. And you get up and they're like, give me my money after you get the picture. And you're like, is $5? And they're like, do I look like a joke to you? $5? $5! Do you know how hot it is in this suit? And they just start attacking you. Once you get the photo, I'm not even kidding you. That's how it works. Don't ever get a photo with one of those.
Don't buy a mixtape on Times Square either, because then you'll be chased down. But naturally, a couple days later, the paparazzi confronted the girl on the left here without her co-conspirator on the right. And here, her answers are a bit different. Who's surprised? They're 14 years old. Like, this is literal high school drama, but somehow it includes viral TikTok stars, home invasion, breaking an entry, trespassing, and a multi-million-dollar mansion. This is an absolute dumpster fire of a situation, which is kind of why I understand why the Hollywood fix is out here milking it, because let's be real, everyone enjoys a good dumpster fire sometimes. This is like a train wreck, because we can see it coming, but it's not like we're gonna look away.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, my guys. What's up, guys?
Yes, what's going on, guys? How you doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Wait a minute. Are you one of the girls that broke into the hype house?
Oh. They even said you their fish, I heard.
No, that's not true. There wasn't a fish when I was there.
There was not. So walk us through what happened. Like, how did you get this idea to go in there?
This girl, Roselie or Jenny, whatever, like, she goes by, she was in LA about a month ago.
Okay.
Her and her mom contacted me and asked, or they said that their manager had set up for them to film at the hype house, the old one, and they said if I wanted to film with her, and I obviously said yeah, because, like, that's cool. I know that her management was, like, setting up a bunch of stuff for her to do when she was here, so I didn't know show that like I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
So I just like.
So you walked up to the house, like, was the door locked? Was it unlocked?
I went to the house and Roselie and her mom had let me in.
Oh, so they were off.
Roselie/Denny, her mom let.
Got it. So they were in first.
Yes.
Wow. So do you know if they did they pick the lock or break a window, or what did they do to get in there?
They have said they were let in by a caretaker.
So a caretaker let them in? That's what they claim? That's crazy.
Are you and Jenny Roselie still friends?
We haven't been friends that long.
Being a TikTok teenager in LA sure is cutthroat. That is instant betrayal for clout right there. I love seeing the Hollywood fix running around the streets of LA stress testing the friendships of these TikTok teenagers. Because wow, there's so much backstabbing to save face going on in the city.
Her mom makes it very difficult to be friends with her just because of her social media activity and just because of I don't like drama and I don't really want to grow off of drama. I just want to focus on my work.
And your music?
And my music, yes.
Well, but her mom was recently beefing with Alex Warren because he had made a comment about he was going to find their house and break in their house, and Alex ended up apologizing to the mom. Do you think that he should have apologized to her, or?
I feel like she's making the whole situation about her when it's really me and the girls that are getting most of the hate, and she's kind of get the attention from the whole scandal.
Okay.
Wait, is she firing shots at her friend or her friend's mom? This is so weird. I'm asking where the parents are, but the parent responsible for these two broke into the hype house with them? Where are the responsible parents? Where are the actual parents with brain cells who are not trying to profit off of their kids in this weird way, trying to be this mom manager, Kris Jenner wannabe head ass? What is going on here? How are you... The stupidity behind this is insane. You guys broke into a house to try to help further your daughter's career? People suck. What the f?
If you could talk to the hype house now, do you have a message for them? Because I think they were a little bit upset about it.
I was told that the whole thing, a month ago, I was told that it was resolved or solved behind scenes.
Okay.
But honestly, I'm not really sure what they've heard, and I don't really think that they've heard my side at all. I honestly did not know I wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay.
So I didn't know until the next day when I started getting attacked on social media. So I want to let them know I'm sorry.
Okay.
I really wouldn't have went if I didn't know. I was under the impression I was allowed to be there.
How is this real? How is this not made up? How is this an actual thing that happened? Bruh. This is why I hate the whole concept of LA. You just have all these influencer houses and people just tag along and bring whoever to them. That's how the Zach Bernardis types of people somehow manage to survive in the world of LA. LA is the only place in the world where I would invite 4 people to my Airbnb and 40 people would show up.
Another place that would happen is if you invite any of my family members over. You invite one of them, you will get 20.
The only exception to that would be Hannah's Colombian family. It's if you don't have an entourage, do you really live in LA? Who are all these people around this girl? I mean, they greeted the cameraman like they knew him, but he's only talking to the girl. Why are there so many people? Bro, LA is so weird. And I also can't tell if the people around her are also 15 or if they're young adults.
But what did you think when you went in the house and none of the members were in the house?
I knew that they weren't going to be there. Her mom and her had told me that their management had set up for us to record TikToks at the old hype house that they had moved out of. And when I got there, it was a mess. So, I personally did not touch any of their stuff.
Okay.
I was only there for a little bit and recorded 3 videos and then left.
Okay. So you saying the mom basically took advantage of you? Is that what you're saying?
It's not what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying.
Sounds like that.
Because it sounds like you're saying the mom basically kind of set you up and made you think that you were allowed to be in there, but in actuality you weren't supposed to be in there, but she didn't tell you that.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
How does Jenny feel about that?
I'm not sure. We haven't talked in the last couple days.
Well, that friendship's completely ruined. I mean, in general, though, everything about this is just so awkward. And do you really blame the 2 14-year-old girls, or do you blame the mom manager in the background here? What's going on? The parent responsible should be responsible enough to realize maybe we shouldn't break in and trespass on a multi-million-dollar influencer house.
This is the new Dance Moms.
I hate it. I hate it so much. And yes, I see that this is Dance Moms, but
TikTok
worse.
moms.
Dude, you know that's going to happen. Within the next couple of years, there's going to be a show called TikTok Moms. So then the paparazzi met up with Alex Warren outside of his house the next day, where Alex said this.
I interviewed one of the 2 girls that broke into your house.
Okay.
Okay, so here's what she's claiming. She's claiming that she did not... Hey, what's up, Kouvr? How's it going? You should get in on this too. We need your opinion too. So the girl that broke in the house claims that she did not break into the house. She claims that the girl Jenny and her mom, I guess, broke into it first, and then she was let in. But then it went further to, she said that they did not break, the Jenny girl and her mom did not break in, that they were let in by someone on your team.
Who?
That's what she said. Did you let Jenny and her mom in your old house?
Yeah, we had a cookout, a grill. No one was there.
No.
So who did?
No one was there.
I love how this turned into a he said, she said situation between 2 14-year-old girls and one of their moms. Bruh.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's he said, she said. I mean, it's over with. It all happened. But
I don't think it is over with, because I think she broke in again.
Yeah. She did again.
What is
it's
going
not our house anymore, though. We got rid of it.
So she broke into someone else's house.
Yeah.
Really?
Everything's gone. It's completely redone. To me, it's like, it seems like she just wants attention. I don't want to be that guy.
Okay, so maybe you're calling her
Jenny's
out.
mom or Rosalie? Which one's?
I think it's both.
Or
I think it's
either or.
I don't know. I think one may be like a nickname.
Can you please find her and ask her which like ask her questions?
I will. I've been trying to find her.
It's not that like I don't like her. I think everyone makes mistakes. It's like, it's more. I'm more interested in the way she thinks.
So they didn't break into that house once, but twice. Is there really so much to gain from breaking into a TikTok house?
I feel like I would have maybe believed their story if it was just like a one-time thing, but now that this happened twice, like, nah.
What the f*** are you thinking? Whoever the caretaker is for these children, they need a caretaker. The caretaker of the children needs a caretaker, 100%. If they break into a house twice under your supervision, something's very wrong with that supervision. We need responsible adults looking out for their 14-year-old TikTok stars here. We don't need bullshit mom managers. Even though it seems like LA is a literal playground for TikTok stars, please remember it's also a dangerous city where 14-year-olds shouldn't be running around by themselves.
I just can't imagine that, me at 14, like running around.
LA by yourself? No, I
Yeah.
can't either. I mean, at least they broke into a TikTok influencer house and not a paranoid celebrity who's strapped up waiting for someone to break into their home. This is America, after all. What was the video of, there was a rapper who someone broke into his house and he just pew pew pew. Imagine if that happened. That's why you don't go breaking into people's homes. Is it that hard? Oh. But please, let me know down below what you think of this dumpster fire of a situation. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It'll be awesome if you subscribed. Feel free to hit the bell notifications if you haven't done that yet. And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me as Atozy on Instagram or Twitter. Links will be down in the description down below. But on that note, see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Got me like I'm barely sober. Slip right past like I barely know ya. Whip so fast like I whip Daytona. Got a bitch so bad and she grip my shoulder. Life flips so fast like a roller coaster. Shit not sweet like a cherry soda. Kid bone switch like a new persona. Fucked up, wouldn't do shit over. Move past looking at the upside. Late night and she call me.